Saturday, 4th of October in the evening because I've been busy doing my own thing all day. But the weather being what it is, I thought I'd give an outlook as far as I can go, an outlook for the week ahead. And as a forecaster in Ireland for 30 years, I was often asked, regularly asked, how far ahead can we forecast in Ireland? How far is reliable? And a lot of people have the impression that it's 3 to 5 days and that's a fixed number. But that's not necessarily technically correct. It depends on the starting conditions. I did a video already about chaos theory and starting conditions and how getting the initial conditions right is crucial to how much reliability we have, how much confidence we have in the forecast as we move away from day one. And that has to do with what the weather situation is on day one. So if we have a big anticyclone sitting directly over the country, anticyclones are slow moving and large features. So if you have an anticyclone sitting over the country, you can be fairly certain of the forecast for much longer than if you are in a mobile, active, low pressure scenario. Then you're only forecasting for 24 hours, 12 hours with any significant level of detail. It depends on the starting conditions. So as a forecaster, the first thing I do before I begin any day is look at what the starting conditions are. So that means the observations. Observations are not just of the weather parameters, wind direction, wind speed, air pressure, temperature. It's also the bigger picture, the analysis chart. So I start my day, first up is the satellite imagery. Then I go to radar, see what's falling. Then I look at the observations, literally the latest observed observations of the country. And then I look at the analysis charts, how that barometric chart looks. And then I start looking at the forecasted barometric charts. And then I've got an idea of what the overall meteorological situation is for the week ahead. And it's only after that point that I start to think about the reliability of the forecast. You do that by verifying how's it doing at the moment. If it's got the forecast right, if it's predicting the current rainfall and it looks exactly like the current radar imagery, you think, okay, the timing is right. It's got the very first initial conditions right. And then you've got an idea of how reliable this model run. The model is numerical weather prediction models. That's what we're talking about, NWP. If you rely on this particular model run. So for this week, having said all that, what we're looking at is a northwesterly airflow at the moment, bringing sunshine and showers over the country. And then a ridging is going to happen. Now, a ridging happens, it's called a ridge out of high pressure. So the anticyclone is to the south of the country and it's sending a ridge, so it's like literally a ridge, like a mountain, of an airflow over the country. So ridging tends to bring drier conditions because air is descending in a ridge as opposed to rising in a low pressure center. So this ridge is to the south, so bringing mostly dry weather. So the anticyclone is well to the south of us, but the ridge is over the country. Then by Monday night and into Tuesday, a weather front escapes through in between the areas of high pressure and it gets across the country. Now it's running through high pressure, so that's a very small amounts of rain expected because again, it's running into descending air. So weather fronts that are running through areas of high pressure tend to give less rainfall. So that's happening Monday night and into Tuesday. And then again, ridging happening in behind that, and then the anticyclone shifting from its usual position in the Azores over the country for the end of the week. So all of that means the week ahead looks largely dry. So there's a good bit of rain still around at the moment coming down in those showers on today, Saturday, 4th of October. But after that, after these go through, this ridging pattern starts. A weather front sneaking through on Tuesday, it's Monday night into Tuesday, not giving a huge amount of rainfall because it's running through high pressure. And then anticyclonic conditions again, building thereafter in order to give us mostly dry weather out for the week ahead. I think it might be pretty cloudy at times because this is Atlantic high pressure systems and they take a while to dry out to get those blue sunny skies that you associate with high pressure. the high pressure doesn't necessarily bring sunny skies immediately. It takes a while for those sunny skies to get through. But overall, a mostly dry picture, mostly light winds. It's going to be a good week, I think, to get out into the garden and repair all the damage done by Storm Amy yesterday. I've got a lot of debris on my patio there to clean up over the next few days. Hope you found that helpful. If you did, I'd like to hear from you. And if you'd like to know other aspects of meteorology, weather science, I'd love to hear from you too. I'd love to be able to help. This is what I love to do. It's not a job, it's just something I like to do, and I'd like to continue to do it if you want to hear from me. Okay, slán go fóill.